Back from the hospital. Exactly as I expected it to be, because frankly, most places in the world, people that work in the medical sector are employed because they suit the system, the pharma-based system, which is intent on subscribing staff members who are keenly in a kind of disposition which is orientated around kind of modern day medicine. So it's not really about medical logic anymore. It's not about kind of common sense practice. You don't really have any logical practitioners working within standardized medicine anymore, unless you go to some really rural country place where you've got family doctors that are kind of, let's say, disassociated from the norm. You won't really genuinely find common sense practice, and that's obviously even worse since the whole COVID scenario, because anyone that challenged the system and realised that the whole thing was a scam either quit or were fired. So whoever's left is idiot, kind of incompetent or dishonest. That's the way it works. So I literally went into the hospital and I was like, yeah, I've got this rash, blah, blah, blah. I transcribed everything perfectly because I didn't speak English, so I did everything in order on Google Translate, just, step by step, point by point. Nurse didn't even check the rash. Like, I opened my shirt up and for like 2 seconds she glanced at it, she was like, yeah, rash. Then she literally asked me 2 questions, which was pretty self-explanatory. Allergy? I said, no, I don't have an allergy. You on medication? No. That was literally it. But I already knew that, which is why I don't go to hospitals, because everyone's an idiot. It's not just medical staff. Anyone in any sector now, public sector, is fucking incompetent. Like, it's ludicrous, unless, like I said, you're one of the anomalies out in the sticks. So then I went into the doctor, the exact same thing. She spoke perfect English, actually, because she was Italian, of Italian descent. Nice enough person, but again, no common sense. Didn't even take my shirt off, didn't even check to see if there are any other maybe marks which might bring to light, the fact that it could be something else or whatever. She literally just touched it for like 5 seconds and was like, I don't think it is. Literally everything on the internet, and I know people look at the internet a lot, but most people are idiots. I'm there to solve the problem. I know what I'm looking for. I know where I am in the world. Everything she said just contradicted everything that is just objectively on the web. So I was like, yeah, this is something that's pertaining to Brazil. She's like, it's not in this area. I was like, well, literally the larvae, they're named after Brazil. I'm not even kidding. The actual one of the larvae is one of the worms that come from animal feces, animal matter, which is spread through, I don't know, food or other kinds of contamination, walking in the forest or whatever, getting a cut. One of them is named after Brazil. And she's like, oh, they're not from this area. And I was like, yeah, but like, what happens? Like, where do you, on a slight tangent, I was like, so what happens in this area? It's obviously quite a rural hospital. Like, what do you get coming into the most? She said insect bites and snake bites. I was like, that's literally what I just said. Just such idiots. And then, of course, guess what they prescribed? They prescribed a generic, because the whole thing is an industry. Like, the whole thing is bullshit. That's why I don't go to hospitals. That's why no one should go to hospitals. The whole purpose of the medical sector is to essentially take away your health and profit from that demise. They prescribed a steroid-based, like a standard dermatological product, which you literally, it's like doxycycline. It's the same principle. Doxycycline is like a generic drug that you apply for acne. It's an anti-malarial. It's just given to everything, so it's like a bleach. It's like a general overview. It just kills things, basically. It's super bad for your health as well. The same thing with the steroid-based cream. They always just give you a steroid-based cream and they don't exactly know what it is. It's basically like a really strong cream that's bad for you, that they just shove in anything like a bleach, and they're like, yeah, that might do the job. Come back after 7 days if it's still there. So basically, it's just like a fucking safety, and I don't mean safety and standard effect. It's like liability issue. We'll just give you this, and that way we've ticked our box. We've done something. Pharma company's happy. We've sold their product. And then if you come back in 7 days, or if you don't come back and you're dead, then we did our job anyway, So it's pointless. I took the prescription. I'm not actually going to cash that prescription in. I'm not fucking putting that stuff in my body. It's ridiculous. If it is I'll show you what it looks like now. It's actually expanded now, as I thought it would. She literally said, oh, it's going to go away. I'm pretty sure it's not going to go away. It's going to get worse. I've seen the images there. You can't look at Google. I'm like, I'm not an idiot. I know exactly what it is. I know most people get paranoid. I'm not that person. I know exactly what it is. It's going to get worse. Guess what? Guess what? In an hour, there are now 2 lines, of course, because I was right the entire time. These people are idiots. I could do their medical degree tenfold with fucking hands behind my back tied. Look at it. Now there's 2. See? The new one on the fucking right there used to be, so the one on the left used to be the same size as that. Now that's fucking expanded. And now I've got 2. Isn't that great? Oh, fucking useless. It's just pointless. The thing is, you can't do anything now. You've got to do things yourself. You can't rely on other people because they're morons. They're fucking idiots. Like, so yeah, that's it. Sorry, people. Part 2. Maybe there's going to be a part 3. I'll wake up tomorrow and give you a video 3 for all those interested parties that may have similar symptoms. We'll see where it goes.